Roadblock End of the Line 2016 is going to be main evented by Roman Reigns and his chance to become a double champion. Roman Reigns is coming in as the United States champion since beating Rusev just a few months ago. Roman Reigns hasn't defended the United States Championship. I thought that maybe what they would do is try to make Roman Reigns a fighting champion, a lot like John Cena. I know that they weren't going to do the open challenges like Cena would do, but, let Roman Reigns fight against guys on Monday Night Raw that wouldn't normally have the chance to fight Roman Reigns. To sort of show that Roman Reigns can beat anybody on any given night. I know that John Cena did this and it worked for him. I thought that honestly that's what they would do with Roman Reigns, because there is no other reason why Roman Reigns would become the United States champion. I know that they sort of wanted him to have a big match at SummerSlam, but that sort of rolled into him fighting a few different times against Rusev and them having some sort of a feud. I know that you really didn't want to have Roman Reigns lose the feud to Rusev, but for Rusev to find a way to beat Roman Reigns, whether that was somebody butting their head into this storyline and then having their storyline break off and go into a different direction. I know that you really couldn't put Roman Reigns into this best friend storyline with Kevin Owens as well as Chris Jericho, but maybe you had, Jericho and Owens help Roman Reigns lose to Rusev, and then Rusev goes off in a different direction. He has United States champion, and he keeps on fighting and going on from there. I don't think that Roman Reigns is going to win the pay-per-view main event. I don't know how you screw him out of this. I know that it right now looks like Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho aren't on the same page and they're not getting along, but I think, honestly, they're bury the hatchet and find some way to keep friends. I know that on Monday Night Raw, Chris Jericho basically handed Kevin Owens over to, Roman Reigns to take his spear. He could have told him at any time that, Roman was ready to spear him, or told him to get out of the ring, tell him to duck. He could have told him 1,000 different things in order not to take that spear. But it's almost as if Jericho wanted to show Kevin Owens that, if you don't want to listen to me, if you don't want to, my help or my advice, go ahead, try and beat him. But he's ready to kick your ass right now, and it was over and it was done for Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens has been a great champion. I think that this honestly is going to be a great match. I honestly, on Sunday, work 7 to 4, so I'll be off in time. I don't know what, I'm guessing the Niners will play at 1 o'clock on Sunday, so their game will be over. I don't know what the nighttime game is on Sunday, if that's going to be going up against the WWE's Roadblock End of the Line 2016 pay-per-view, if that's going to be something I want to put my attention on. But it honestly looks like more than likely I'm going to be able to watch this entire show. If it's going to be good, I want to watch the whole show. It looks like an edition of Monday Night Raw. It doesn't look like anything spectacular is going to happen, but you never know. Something can blow up and be huge. I mean, if you go back to, normally it's TLC is the December pay-per-view, but they did that 2 weeks ago. That was a pretty fun show to watch. I mean, definitely the TLC match between Ambrose and Styles lived up to it. I mean, honestly, if you had to work, I think most people would turn on the network to at least watch the main event to make sure that they saw what was going down in wrestling, because even if the other 2.5 hours isn't going to be spectacular, this will be fun. I don't know what to say. Rollins and Jericho definitely have their singles match. They'll definitely be a part of this one. I'm guessing that Kevin Owens is going to walk away. I still, at this moment, don't feel like Kevin Owens is going to be the champion come WrestleMania 33. Things have surprised me before, but they always find a way for guys to lose the championship in January and not really get worked lesser into the card, no matter where Kevin Owens wrestles on the WrestleMania card. will be a good match, but I don't know. I don't really see him being the champion come WrestleMania. I don't really know of a dream match for Kevin Owens to have at WrestleMania other than Kevin Owens versus Chris Jericho at this point. I don't know if that means Chris Jericho is going to be babyface. I'd love to see Kevin Owens be a babyface, but I know that he's going to be more typecast as a heel throughout his run because of the fact that he's a bigger guy, and I don't know if they think that people still like him, but I mean, the guy sells tons of shirts. He's cheered no matter what he does, besides for 8-year-old kids that he's yelling at in the front row. But this is the main event, and it's one of the reasons why I'm not that ecstatic about Roadblock as a pay-per-view, for the fact that I think this is the first pay-per-view that has had a main event that isn't must-see, but you want to see it because it's wrestling. So, take your money, put it on Kevin Owens to at least walk away with the championship, maybe not win it. I know that Owens has been taking the loss at house show matches because they've been doing this match as a United States Championship match and not as a WWE Championship match as a way to try and save him. But that's going to be it. That's going to be everything about Roadblock. I know that the main event normally is the longest video, and the longest video actually went to the tag team title one. So we'll see what happens at Roadblock. It's going to be happening on Sunday, and I'll see you guys down the road.